Hello, this is Lee Dale, and this is my review slash tour of Minecraft for iPad. So I got my iPad about a month ago, and of course one of the very first things I bought for it was Minecraft, since I'm addicted to it on the PC and the Mac. So I started up a survival world, knowing full good and well that I would probably die in it. I'll warn you right now, I did not die. There are a few cows that might have met their end here, but I did not die in the making of this video, which is unusual for me, actually. So, anyway, here it is, building terrain, very much like the PC version. It's about as fast as the PC version. I've played it both on my iPod and my iPad, and it generates worlds that are somewhat small, and they tend to be very green and rather tree-infested. There's not the variety like there is in the PC world. You can share over wireless, but they don't have the multiplayer worlds that I can tell. They're still working on quite a few different options for this. So right now it's mostly just grass and leaves. I noticed that this version has blue flowers and the other one doesn't. Sort of interesting. It doesn't have as many kinds of trees as well. But so you can see here I'm chopping down a tree piece by piece. The tree trunk comes off in little blocks, which is sort of odd looking, but there you go. These are crafted into multiple other things. You'll see later that I'll craft it into a pick so that I can get some cobblestone so I can upgrade my tools. There's a lot of crafting, thus the word Minecraft. You can get food in here. The food is for restoring hit points rather than feeding a hunger motive like it is in the PC version. So here I am running around. It's not as easy to control in this version, in the mobile version, because you're having to work with on-screen control. So it's a little bit more of a challenge. Oh, here we go. This is cow punching. The cow will eventually meet its match. Here, it takes a little while though. So the cow will yield a steak, which is not how it works in real life. So here I am. I'm mining here, so I'm going to put down a craft box, which gives me a lot more options in terms of what I can craft. Here in the Minecraft or the iPad version, you can craft a lot more stuff just by picking what you see here. In Minecraft on the PC or the Mac, you have to know the recipe, but here you can just pick what you want, and then if you have the materials, it'll select. So here I am, I'm going to get some cobblestone here, and you can see where I'm touching to get through to the cobblestone. You can see it filling up. So here I am later on running around in my little world. You can see there's sand over there, so you have the potential to make glass. There's some sheep over there. Later on I'll get some wool from the sheep once it starts getting dark. And oh, it does get interesting when it starts getting dark later on. You'll see my little interaction with the zombie here. So here's the poor sheep meeting its end, unfortunately. Poor little blocky sheep. Again, it's about resource management. Okay, so there's some wool that I just picked up. You can see here I am working on the last sheep. I was kind of in a panic by this point because you need 3 wools and you need 3 planks of wood, and I just happened to luck across some coal, which means I have light for the night. Yay! It just sucks sitting in a completely dark hole, listening to zombies moan around you, waiting for the sun to come up. It really sucks. So having a little bit of light is really nice. But it was starting to get really dark by this point. So I managed to start making myself a little hidey hole for the night. I started hearing zombies starting to spawn around me, which is it's so interesting. You know, zombies are fun for Halloween, but yeah. So they're starting to spawn around me. I'm like building in a panic here. I never build well when I'm building in a panic. But I do manage to actually get all the walls up and everything, and I managed to put a roof over my head. And I even got a chance to make myself some torches. So here I am making the torches. Make myself 3 torches. And voila. Come on now. Light! There we go. So later on I built myself a little room down below that and put myself up a little bed. The bed theoretically allows you to sleep until the morning, so you don't have to sit there and listen to zombies and what have you moaning around you. Unfortunately, there is a downside. Once I put down the bed and I tried to use it, it came up and it told me that no, there are too many monsters around. Now that's something that you don't want to see. But anyway, it's a good little client. You know, it's fun to play with. It doesn't have as much flexibility as the PC version, unfortunately, but it's up and coming. It's a lot of fun.